Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So we got to talk about the interaction between Jaylen Brown and Giannis Antetokounmpo during the first half, I believe, of the Milwaukee Bucks Boston Celtics game. And Giannis, he loves to play little jokes and different things like that. And so he did the high five, down low too slow thing to um, Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown didn't really appreciate that after the game and called Giannis a kid. But he said he's focused on helping his team get wins, which Giannis should be doing too. And a lot of what's going on with Giannis, you look at his stat line, you appreciate what he's able to bring to the table. But at the same time, you look across on the other team and you realize Drew Holiday is over there because of Giannis begging for a star, saying he gonna be on his way out. They pretty much catered to his wants, and I always say, don't just try to go get somebody averaging 28 or 30 points a game. That don't equal good basketball. The players have to actually mesh together, complement each other. But we're gonna look at this footage, guys, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's pick.
This is Giannis after the offensive foul call. Whoop.
Yep.
Psych.
You all right, man? Yeah, okay, psych. But it's indicative of Giannis still being able to have a good time half the point. I would have got him a second time. Yep, psych again. And look at Jada Brown. He ain't smiling.
Giannis hit you with the offensive foul, and then he like fake shook your hand and pulled it back. Are you laughing at that? Do you think it's funny, or does that kind of piss you off?
Giannis is a child. You know, I'm just focused on helping my team get a win, and that's what we did tonight.
There was something in the first half. There was an offensive foul, and you reached out your hand toward Jaylen Brown, then pulled it back. It seemed he kind of took a little offense to it. What was your perspective? Are you just kind of joking around with them, or?
Yeah, obviously. I think it's a joke. We're playing basketball. At the same time, you gotta have fun while playing. I think he's an incredible player. He does whatever he can to help his team win. Extremely competitive player. We've played against one another many times. We always I think we always kind of joke around, within the flow of the game. It's something that I do to my kids. I play around, sometimes I give you a high five, hope you're too slow. I just did it. I kinda enjoyed it. I enjoyed it though. It was fun.
Giannis, 40 points for this team in the first quarter, just 38 in the second half.
He took offense to it. Why do you say that?
He would. Yeah.
I
He
think
was
he was
asked about.
laughing.
He was asked about it after the game, and he said, "Giannis is a child. I'm just focused."
Oh,
on
that's what he
helping
said?
my team get a win. That's what we did tonight. He later said he had a really good game and stuff like that. That was his response.
Well, he said that I was a child.
Giannis is a child. I'm just focused on helping my team get a win, and that's what we did. Though he was complimentary about your performance in the game.
I thought that I gave him a compliment that he was just going out. But at the same time, this is who I am. I play the game with fun, joy. I try to surround myself around young people so I can stay young myself. I try to be around my kids a lot, my nieces. And sometimes I might, go out there on the, at times on the court when I play, do stuff like that. But at the end of the day, as I said, I think he's an incredible player. He always does the right thing to help his team win. But I'm just going to continue to be me. And at the end of the day, I'll be called, if I'm called a child, yeah, so be it. I have 3 childs of my own, and I think 6 nieces. Yeah, so I take care of a lot of kids around here. So sometimes when you're around the kids, you try to act like a kid. It's fun. It's fun to be around them. So I just try to go out there and have fun. But again, great player, great competitor. If I have another opportunity, I'll do it again.
Yeah, so I think at this point in the season, Giannis shouldn't be joking so much. It's about getting those wins. It's about turning this thing around. You're 2-8, 2-9, something like that right now. You got to start to turn your season around very soon, or you're gonna find yourself in a bad situation. You always an injury away with your style of play. It's not uncommon for you to miss a week or two for your crash and burn style of play. So you should have this ship on the right side. Right now, just preparing for injuries and different things that may come up. Y'all got a hole to climb out of right now. So I think he needs to be a little more serious right now with his approach to the game, especially this being the team he asked for. You asked for Adrian Griffin, who was 30-13, to be gone because rest assured, if you still wanted him, he would still be the coach of this roster. You got Doc Rivers, you got Drew Holiday traded over to the team that is now presumably the favorite year in and year out for the foreseeable future, unless something drastic happens with another team. So, you got that. You've created that by giving them Drew Holiday. See, Drew Holiday shift that balance of power with him and Porzingis going over there. Now they have the strongest team. I mean, I know Cleveland has started off great this year, and they're very competitive. Evan Mobley's been growing as a player, and that's the key to their success. But right now, you would still have the Celtics as the favorite. With OKC, as the team that could potentially challenge them, and the Warriors playing good so far too. Uh, but again, the Celtics still standing tall right now, and you helped create that, Giannis. So you need to approach the game more serious. And also, I'm not going to take away from Giannis's point that maybe Jaylen Brown used to play like that with him in the past. Maybe even Tatum, those guys on the court. But you got to think about it. Tatum feels slighted about the Olympics. Don't feel like his game has been respected and what he contributes and what he can bring to the table. Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown gets disrespected. Doesn't make the USA team. They picked three other players off his team the year he wins Finals MVP. These guys are coming back for blood this year. They're coming back to assert their dominance for 82 games. They are kind of one of the first teams I've seen win a title where the guys are still being doubted somewhat. Tatum ain't won no Finals MVP. Is he really like that? Jaylen Brown, um, not making the Olympic team in the year he won Finals MVP, and it isn't like he just didn't make it because it was already complete. They sent a player home at his position and picked another player off his team, to come after Tatum and Holiday were already on the team. They went and grabbed Derek White over him. So these guys, what I'm saying to Giannis basically is the mental approach to the season has changed completely for the Boston Celtics. So you can't expect them to be too fun loving and friendly on the court. If they did that 3 or 4 years ago, that was then. But I can tell you going forward, they trying to win another title. Tatum trying to get that Finals MVP. Jaylen Brown trying to still keep his level up there, his level of play at the top level. So that would be my thoughts on it, guys. I want to know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.